Hello and welcome to the very first podcast of Cream King. I'm his creaminess, and today our first segment is going to be about things I don't understand. One of them, being a straight white guy, is coming out of the closet. I've never had to do that personally on any level. So today I have a guest, a genuine homosexual man, Dominic Gutierrez, or Dom for short.
I'm Dom.
Alright, so the only real, estimate I have with coming out of the closet is TV and YouTube. TV is obviously fake. And YouTubers, when they do it, they look so fucking I don't want to say they're faking it, but it looks like so staged. What's your opinion on that?
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's being staged, but a lot of YouTubers do make it seem like they're doing it to get views, and they have a lot of clickbait on the videos, and they get their parents involved, and they film with their parents and put their parents on the spot, and it just doesn't feel as
Genuine?
yeah, genuine. So
Yeah, I've seen a few of those videos, and it's the ones where they're calling their parents up and they're they don't have a camera in front of their face, holding them hostage in front of their 50 million fucking subscribers. It's like, hey, you better accept me or else.
yeah, because I mean,
fuck you gonna do if you don't accept me, huh?
you're putting pressure on your parents when you have a camera in front of their face,
Yeah.
filming them for however many people view the video.
And I understand it's you're pressuring them to accept you for being gay, which is good, but at the same time they have to accept you for just being you and not some fucking
Exactly, yeah.
not some fucking attention. No offense to YouTubers. Some of them do it because I'm about to upload this shit. Oh shit. Some of them do it
people.
God damn it. Some of them do it for fucking a little bit of attention because it just feels so. It's dirty almost, for so much attention for something that personal. Can you share your story about
My story? About
your
how
story?
I came out?
Yeah, because I've met your parents and your mom's. She seems all right with it.
She's actually very supportive. It may not seem like it, but she's probably my biggest supporter.
Oh, it's so sweet. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so yeah, because when you came over here the first time and you were talking about makeup and shit, you said your mom was a little bit against that.
The makeup, yeah, she was. Just because, she was scared because she doesn't want people to look at me funny in public or start shit with me in public, or she's always saying I could get jumped or something.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, that was probably her biggest issue with it, but I know deep down it did make her a little uncomfortable just because it was something new to her, and it was pretty sudden when I started wearing makeup. It was kind of an overnight decision, but I gradually started putting on the makeup. And she would give me problems sometimes, but she fucking dealt with it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
She's fine with it now.
Now, Dom, I was listening to all that. That was very heartwarming, but the only thing I was able to focus on was that squeaky fucking chair. I told you, don't slow more. I was listening and I was very supportive. I'm just in the back of my head, I'm like, goddamn squeaky chair, it's gonna ruin the fucking audio.
Sorry.
No, I see me. Fuck. Alright. So, now, when you told your parents you like boys, you were gay, what, did you tell them both at the same time or separately?
Separately, because not for any particular reason, but I was just always scared of coming out to my father more than my mom.
I could see that.
But I actually came out for the first time. I was actually 9 years old.
Oh.
And I told my mom that I thought I was bisexual because I had a crush on some boys in class. And
you like boys extra early, okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, I knew I was, I started I didn't start liking boys, but I knew, I realized I was liking boys when I was, in second grade, so.
You kind of, had a feeling, man, I don't know about Jessica, but Timmy's got an ass on him,
That's weird. His name was Timothy.
Oh
That
no!
was one of them.
If
Fuck.
he's watching us now, hit your boy Dom
I'm
up.
still friends with him on Facebook, actually.
Yeah, hit your boy Dom up. Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Dominic Gutierrez.
Dominic Gutierrez. Okay.
Timothy.
Now, can you kind of go through the? Because I know your mom accepted you. Like she was just like, okay, yeah, sure. Can you go through the logistics of how? Okay, get rid of the fucking chair. Fuck it.
I sat on the
Did
floor.
you just? Oh no. Get a pillow or something. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. Get a pillar. Now, stab me, but if you want to, but like, how did you tell your dad? Because I know your mom accepted you right away. She's because you and your mom are pretty similar.
Right. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I was about like 9 years old when I came out to my dad too. It was because my mom wanted me to, so she, kept kind of pressuring me into telling him, but I mean, it worked. I had no reason to be scared to tell my dad because my dad's also, one of my biggest supporters, but it was scary just because I didn't know how he was going to react. And again, I told him I thought I was bisexual. I was 9 years old at the time. I didn't come out as gay till I was 11, so that's not too far.
Could I get, so after I get the how you told him, like, did you just like walk up and be like, hey, like, boys, how about you?
No, we sat down in the living room. And I turned my face away from him because I didn't want to look at him.
Aww.
And yeah.
Poor little Dom.
And I just told him, but I didn't want to look at him. And even when I came out later on as gay, and when I had my first boyfriend, I still didn't even want to look at him when I told him.
Ah. Oof. That's oof with 2 F's.
Now I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And he doesn't care.
What was his reaction like when you first told him? Was he like, ah?
He was completely fine with it. He was okay.
Now, Dom, please don't take this as an insult, but I've seen you like dressed up, like pictures and shit.
In pictures.
You for real gave yourself a crop top, and you were like 5, and you also did that thing where you take the bottom of the shirt and put it through the collar.
Wait, I was 8.
Yeah, Dom. I mean,
yes.
I don't want to be like stereotyping, but
trust me, all gay guys have went through that phase where they put shirts over their heads and pretend that it's a wig, and they walk around and they wear their sister's clothes.
Honey, no.
I went through that phase too.
Oh shit. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. When you were like older and you were telling them, okay, I'm fully gay. Did you ever like in the back of your head, you're like, you know what? They already kind of know. I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind and just take like the funny route. Like, there's a bunch of routes to take serious. You take the funny route, fucking kick down the door, be like, hey, mom and dad, guess what? I just like dick now. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
No, not at all.
Okay,
I was not that bold.
You never bold enough to be like, mom, dad, guess what? I like to beat up on them booty cheeks.
Gary. No, I was not.
Oh shit.
We were watching TV. Oh. My mom brought the topic up again and was like, she was trying to fish it out of me. She was like, oh, well, you seem to have been liking girls a lot lately. And I kind of started to get awkward. And then she kept questioning me about it, kept giving me all these fucking, what are they called? I don't know what to call it. She was just hammering
like,
me with these.
She was like
questions.
giving you like kind of hard questions.
What's it called? Like when interrogating. That's the word I was.
I could just see your mom.
I was about to say terracotta. I don't know why.
Your mom's pretty tall. She's like a good couple inches taller than you.
I'm actually taller than her.
You are?
Yes.
Every time I see her, I'm like, well, I could just see her just like stepping up to you with a fucking light because your mom's like super like. She kind of has that like mentality of like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, that is her mentality pretty much. She's always been that way.
Last question, like, actually not last question, I fucked up. But, you already gave me your opinion on, like, certain YouTubers, but, like, I kind of want to know, like, what do you think would happen if, like, they legitimately, like, they hit a camera very, very well, and they didn't bullshit? Like, from the videos I've seen, there's always like you can already kind of tell they already told their parents.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're kind of putting on a show. Well, I'm trying to think of a YouTuber. Can you like name a YouTuber that's kind of famous that's come out that you know?
Never heard of them. I don't really watch a lot of those.
You don't watch a lot of YouTube like vlog people.
No.
Neither do I. Really.
No.
Like,
I watch makeup videos and that's it.
yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
like Shane Dawson, perfect example. This motherfucker, Shane Dawson. He came out.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch him all the time.
Yeah, he came out as bi, and I don't know if he came out gay or not, but he was like sobbing so hard, and I was like, I kind of feel bad, but I kind of know he's bullshitting.
Well, Shane Dawson, I feel like it's a different story because I used to watch Shane Dawson a lot when I was in elementary school.
I watched him a little bit too, actually. He used to look.
I watched him a lot. Shanae, I mean, now that's a little offensive, but back when I was a kid, I thought it was funny. But with him, he always denied like ever being gay. Always.
Yep.
He was always questioned about it. He was dating that other YouTuber for the longest time. I forgot her name.
His beard.
That little blonde girl. But I wasn't surprised when he came out of the closet.
Yeah.
I always knew.
Yeah, it was like kind of obvious. Like I was saying, how in your pictures you had like the crop top. It was kind of like that. Like I don't know, because he liked dressing up as girls, and I was just like, that's fine. Right, straight dudes can do that and be funny, but like
but that way because he was doing it to be funny.
Yeah, he's doing it funny. Like his character. What was her name again?
Shanae. Sorry,
I like
very offensive, but
Shanae. Oh my word. I'm not coming down on him for that. Everyone's got like their dark side of humor. That's fucking normal. If we didn't have that, comedy would be boring. It'd be fucking white bread, knock jokes, and I mean the occasional dick joke. But you know what is that without getting a little racy?
Right, but we all have to be careful.
You're right.
People do get offended, and we must respect that.
Sometimes this video is a perfect example. Gay people. Have you ever had any like instances at Arizona or here?
Incidents?
Like incidents.
Or instances? I think that is a word. I don't know. Continue.
Fuck it. Where you were there was a person at your school who offended you. Either they directly said some shit that was offensive to gay people, or like they were like, hey butt boy, like some shit like that.
Are you asking like if I've ever had that?
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, in middle school I did a lot. Well, in elementary I did too, but I always denied being gay. But when I moved to Arizona and went to a new school, they would always call me the gay boy. They would call me that on the bus, and that would like hurt my feelings for some reasons. But now, as of lately, I don't get much of that anymore. But you do hear the occasional, like I hear people in class always say faggot, or they say, like today I heard this guy saying someone was a fruitcake, and I wanted to fucking go off because that's. I don't know. It's still an offensive term.
Right. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I occasionally, the fag slips out sometimes, but I never say it in hate towards gay people. I'm just like,
right.
Man, this guy. I was getting a ride from a friend to the house, and this guy cut us off. What a faggot. No. That's too much. No, but I don't know. You'll say it real quick, or to be funny. Like I've never like hated a gay. Like I mean Jared, that guy's. I just don't like him because he's annoying as fuck. Not because he's like we're cool, but like God, Jared.
Shout out to Jared Lara, student council president.
Fuck that dude. No, I'm kidding. Jared's cool. He's just annoying and kind of know-it-all-y.
He's.
All right, we can't get into this personal shit. Yeah, like we have to have him on this motherfucker before we get personal. Now, oh yeah. From your experience growing, like you were in Arizona school, now you're in a Texas school,
right?
Like, how do you feel about the gay community at the school? Because I know there's only like a handful of gay dudes at the school, and they're like
asking me how I feel about the other gays.
Oh no.
Well, that's a hard one. I don't know a lot of them. I honestly don't know a lot of them. I think
Central Texas, by the way, we don't fuck around with that homophobic shit.
Right. Yeah. This is a more. Yeah, well, like, the area is very supportive of gay people for the most part, but the actual gay guys that are here tend to get a little jealous sometimes, or, you know, I don't know, feel threatened for some reason, and talk shit. But I'm cool with some of them. Some of them I'm actually really good friends with. Some of them not so much.
Now, I don't know all of them personally. I'm not gonna tell everyone their names and be like throw shade at them, and be like this motherfucker right here. No, but like I know one of them, and he personally is the cringiest motherfucker on this here planet of Earth. Let's give him a different name besides, because we both know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna give him a different name.
Okay, well, I have to know what you're talking about. Can you give me some sort of a hint?
We're mouthing his name.
The microphone's gonna pick it up.
Fuck!
No, it's not.
Well,
it's
if
not.
it didn't, I'm gonna review this later, and if it didn't, we'll call him Patty.
Okay, something other than Patty.
Patrick.
Pat.
Alright, name Pat. Yeah, it's the Pat boys.
Okay.
Alright. So, Pat is... I haven't had any personal, like, super, super personal, like, I've bumped in, I probably said hi to him once or twice. But, to me, he just seems like... I've seen videos of this motherfucker. He's annoying and, like, weird. Like, he straight up pulled out a condom out of nowhere, stretched it back, snapped that hoe, and was like... What did he say? Something like "Daddy something." Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. No comment on that.
Yeah, personally, I thought it was like funny for a second, but then I was like, "Come on, man! Like, you're making yourself look like a stereotype."
You know, I have no personal experiences with Pat. I don't think about Pat that much, but Pat gives me dirty looks in the hallway sometimes, and it kind of fucking pisses me off. But it's not a big deal because Pat's not worth my time.
Damn, Pat doesn't tickle your fancy.
Nope.
Does not tickle his fancy. Well, now, do you know any gay celebrities that you personally think just like, oh, those are role models right there? Like that's a cool motherfucker right there. I fucks with him.
Celebrities. With him, I don't know a lot of male gay celebrities. There's a lot of...
You can do females too, it's fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of female gay celebrities who...
Gay's very open. Like, gay's gay.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a shit ton of gay women, at least. Most of them being musical artists who I think are good role models. Like, well, Lady Gaga, she's bisexual. She's not gay, but...
Real quick, pause. I just want to say, personally, I wouldn't, but Lady Gaga seems like a freak. Like, not like as like ew, but like she seems like she's done some like maneuvers.
Shit. Yeah,
maneuvers. She's done some maneuvers.
She's an incredible woman. She probably has.
You hear that? If you're listening, LG, come on the podcast, man. We got a big fan. He's got a picture of you in his room, probably.
I saw you. I saw you live on December 5th, I think, in Austin, Texas. I was all the way in the back.
He was that guy shouting, "Spit on me, queen."
I was.
Oh shit.
Through every intermission.
I'm like halfway. Well, we're gonna have to be wrapping it up soon. But I'm like halfway. Like oh fuck. What if it's like too close to our mouths and it sounds like a fucking ASMR? Where it's like
well, I guess we'll find out after when we listen to. Ew.
All right. I kind of want to. Do you have anything like?
That's an idea. We should do an episode in ASMR. That should be a challenge.
Okay, but it has to only be like macaroni stirring and shit, not like, oh, I'm gonna put some slime
like
on
whispering.
Whispering
questions to each other.
like a whisper one.
But really close to the mic.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be pretty fucking dope. All right. So we got a couple more seconds. Anything else you'd like to say about just gay people? And just like, let's say there's a gay kid who's afraid to come out to their parents. Like, what personally would you say to him to encourage or not hinder, but like kind of make him wait a little bit? Like, what would you say? What direction would you take this man in?
Everyone's different. Or woman. Everyone's different. Everyone has different parents. And I know parents kind of play a big part in it because if they're not accepting, then you're going to be more scared to come out of the closet.
Indeed.
But, and I can't give much insight on that because I've never had to experience that. But Sooner is definitely better than later, because if you wait later and you keep hiding yourself, then you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna live a lot of your life unhappy. So the sooner you do it, the better your life will get, honestly.
You hear that? All right. Well, I'm gonna be wrapping it up. This has been my first podcast. You're probably gonna see more of Dom at some point in the future. He might become a regular.
Here.
Do you want to fucking die? All right. This has been the podcast of Cream King. Leave your comments below. And finally, stay creamy.